Good morning, all my fellow Halloween-atics and monster movie fans and mask lovers, and welcome to Good morning, and welcome to Creepy Cheapies, where we talk about the best in latex monster masks. Today's weird thing, really creepy one, kind of slipped under, under not on the radar, kind of under the fence, under the garden fence, anyway, what is he talking about? Well, he's talking about this ghastly thing called Misshapen. Now, the Misshapen monster came out in 2023, I believe, from the folks at Ghoulish Productions. It is a Ghoulish Productions mask, and you can tell because you won't be able to see this on your monitor, but it does have the little Ghoulish dingus on the back, which is to say the little cartoon skull with the flames. So that's how you know if you got a real Ghoulish one. Now, if this looks vaguely familiar, yeah, I know it could be your grandma you're thinking of, but it could also be the movie that inspired it. It is inspired by Wrong Turn. Now, there have been about 643 Wrong Turn movies by this time. Most of them not so hot. But the first one I thought was pretty good, pretty solid. Didn't break any new ground in terms of being intellectually challenging, but it was a pretty solid and suspenseful, scary little movie about crazy, ugly, weird people who live in the woods and kill college kids as a hobby. Everybody needs a hobby of some sort. It's nice when you can find one that's a little more constructive, but, well, you know, different strokes for different misshapen mutants. Now, this particular misshapen mutant, which you could customize the hair on, you could tear the hair off there if you don't think he ought to have hair at all, or it could be a she, by the way, or you could put a whole wig on there, or you could just get some more of the same type of hair and have a lot of hair. But it's pretty nice the way they do it. It's kind of good enough, I think. Just some thin, wispy thatches of hair here and there. If you come running out of the underbrush at people with that on, you will scare the bejesus Franco out of them, I think. Now, it was based on Wrong Turn, but just inspired by. It is not an exact replica of anything used in the Wrong Turn movies, but it does look quite a bit like something you'll see if you watch the Wrong Turn movies. And by the way, if you watch any of them but the first one, you've kind of taken a wrong turn. So I think just watch the first one, which is the best of them. Now, there was an issue with this one. Not an issue with a magazine. But poor old Misshapen, and I guess maybe it is a female if it's called Misshapen. Wouldn't that be Mr. Shapen if it was a, I don't know. With that mug, I hope it's a male, because not much of a hope of becoming a Mrs. Shapen with that. But anyway, this one had what I believe is a flaw, although I'm not sure. It's possible that I got one that had a factory error sort of thing, or it's possible that every one that they make looks the same. I can't tell you for certain because I haven't seen every single one that they make. There's not enough room here in the Library of Horror Hotel to have every copy of this mask and compare. But I believe there may have been a factory error, as if you see this mouth, I'm going to tell you what I did. If you see this mouth area, this inside the lips, that was all the same color in terms of the gums, the lips, and the inside of the mouth. I didn't think that looked right, and I think maybe they left some paint off of this one, so I cheated. So this isn't exactly what it's going to look like if you buy one, because I'm not certain exactly what it'll look like in the mouth area. But what I did was airbrushed a thin line of dark brown around the edge there. I think you can see that, which sort of clarifies it and sharpens the focus and kind of brings it all into sharp relief, you know, brings it all into focus for you. And I sprayed some red inside the mouth so that the gums and the lips and the inside of the mouth there have something separating them, differentiating one from the other. Because again, when I got it, it was just this pink circle and then the teeth. And I didn't do anything to the teeth. I left them as they were. But the red and the dark brown line around the mouth, those were added by me. So I'm not sure what yours will look like, but this is a pretty decently priced thing too. It sells for around 45 bucks, which I think is pretty good. I'm talking about American dollars. As far as Kaputnik dollars, I don't know how many because I'm not familiar with the exchange rate currently, but Misshapen, a horrible, creepy thing to come running out of the woods, and easy to costume if you want to go with the like crazy farmer sort of look with, you know, bib overalls, a plaid work shirt, anything like that that looks like somebody on a farm, or a crazy old man or crazy old lady. Could be wearing almost anything because it's a nice general purpose crazy ugly face that has a little bit of mutated monstrousness to it, but is mostly human, so that if you were wearing it and scaring people at the haunted attraction, they might think, someone could actually look like that. So until next time, let me ask you to please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this silly channel of tomghoulery, because, well, if you do that, it won't hurt your thumb very much at all, I promise, unless you know, unless you already have an injury on your thumb when you hit the subscribe, and you don't do that. But please hit that subscribe button, and if you do, you will be helping us to continue to bring you fine quality entertainment, such as me throwing masks around. Good morning.